Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Housewives police called into Mauricio Umansky's family drama. The police have been called in the family drama involving Housewives star Mauricio Umansky. He has been dealing with his father, Eduardo Umansky, and his well-being. Sadly, it keeps taking drastic turns that are unexpected. So what has happened this time around? Keep reading for more details. Mauricio Umansky is dealing with his marital issues as he and his wife, RHOBHOG, Kyle Richards, called it quits. They split after nearly 30 years in July 2023, and it has played out on their respective reality shows. Mauricio had 2 seasons of Netflix's Buying Beverly Hills, which has since been axed. That picked up where Beverly Hills left off when it came to his 4 daughters dealing with the familial separation. He has since moved out of the home he and Kyle shared and is now dating philanthropist Nikita Khan. They have traveled and are living their best lives. Sadly, back at home, the real estate mogul doesn't just have his marital drama to deal with. He also has issues with his father, Eduardo's longtime partner, Simon Tabibnia. She allegedly has been taking advantage of Eduardo and holding him hostage from his children. Mauricio and his sister, Sharon, filed to be conservators of Eduardo's estate. Sharon also filed a restraining order against Simon, claiming that she had been aggressive with her. She was granted a permanent restraining order where Simon must stay 100 yards from Sharon. This will go until 2029, but it was apparently not enough. According to In Touch Weekly, the police were called due to the situation involving Simon. Mauricio Umansky's sister, Sharon Umansky Benton, was forced to file a police report, though it is unclear what Simon did to warrant this. Sharon did request that charges be filed against Simon. The siblings have been working tirelessly to protect their dad, who is 81. He worked with Mauricio in real estate, but they believe Simon was feeding off of him and his money. Mauricio Umansky's sister has Simon coming after her, as well, though that is likely not to bode well. Then he is in hot water for a federal lawsuit brought against the agency for greed. He has worked from the ground up to build his business, which has been documented on RHOBH, and may have been the cause of his marital problems. Kyle Richards was ready to slow down in life, stop drinking, and work out. That was not what Mauricio was looking to do just yet, and they struggled. Are you surprised that all of this is going down in Mauricio's life? And might this bring him and Kyle back together? Let us know and watch RHOBH November 19th on Bravo. RHOBH police called into Mauricio Umansky's family drama. The glitz and glam of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills have often been overshadowed by intense drama. But none could have anticipated that the stakes would escalate to the point where police involvement became necessary. Mauricio Umansky, the ever-so-charming husband of RHOBH star Kyle Richards, has been the center of a family debacle that has drawn attention, speculation, and now, law enforcement. Mauricio's high-profile career as a real estate mogul, coupled with his marriage to the famous Kyle Richards, made him a staple on the show for years. However, in recent months, tensions within his family have become increasingly public. The story that has captured fans' attention is not one of luxurious dinner parties or lavish vacations, but a sordid tale of personal conflict that surprisingly took a turn toward the police. The seeds of the drama were planted earlier in the year when Mauricio's relationship with his family started to fray. At the core of the friction was a rift between Mauricio and his 2 daughters from his previous marriage, Farah and Alexia. Both women, who had been somewhat involved in the RHOBH storyline over the years, appeared on the show less frequently as their strained relationship with their father became more apparent. This familial tension came to a boiling point during a heated argument that took place at a family gathering. It was supposed to be a peaceful celebration, but it quickly spiraled out of control. What started as a disagreement over a simple miscommunication between Mauricio and his daughters escalated into something much more serious when accusations were thrown around regarding betrayal, lack of support, and, in Mauricio's eyes, personal attacks against him and his wife, Farah and Alexia, both outspoken and emotional, seemed to be at the heart of the feud, accusing Mauricio of putting his career and RHOBH appearances above their family bond. It was clear that there were deeper, unresolved issues festering beneath the surface, and no amount of reality TV sparkle could cover them up. What was once thought to be a typical father-daughter squabble was now laying bare the cracks came when Mauricio allegedly raised his voice in what his daughters described as an aggressive manner. One of them, feeling threatened and overwhelmed, called 911. What followed was a surreal and dramatic scene for both those involved and the viewers at home. By the time law enforcement arrived, the family had already dispersed. The police, responding to a report of a domestic disturbance, spoke to all involved, though no official charges were pressed. Still, the incident caused shockwaves not only within the Umansky family, but among fans who had never expected such an episode to unfold on the glamorous set of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Cameras, which had been rolling for much of the drama, captured the aftermath of the event. Mauricio was seen leaving the scene, visibly upset, while his daughters, though calm, were clearly hurt by the altercation. Kyle Richards, who had been trying to remain neutral, was visibly torn. The matriarch of the family had been through a lot over the years: family rifts, personal challenges, and now this. For a woman who had become known for her grace and poise on screen, this was an unimaginable twist in the narrative. As the drama unfolded, it quickly became a topic of speculation on social media. Fans were left wondering, had the marriage between Kyle and Mauricio reached its breaking point? Were these ongoing family tensions just the beginning of a larger fracture? Many questioned whether the Umanskys would ever truly reconcile, and if their family would recover from such a public altercation. In the following weeks, the incident continued to make headlines, and the RHOBH cast was bombarded with questions regarding the family's dynamic. Mauricio, in his usual manner, attempted to downplay the situation. He posted a statement on social media, expressing his regret for the argument and emphasizing his desire to rebuild his relationships with his daughters. However, the reality of the situation seemed to be far from smooth. The public spectacle of it all had clearly taken its toll on Mauricio and Kyle's relationship. Kyle, though supportive of her husband, could not ignore the growing whispers of discontent surrounding her family. On RHOBH, she had always maintained a picture-perfect family image, but behind the scenes, things were far more complicated. As she processed the fallout, she expressed feelings of helplessness in an interview. She admitted that balancing the public eye with the private struggles of her family was a delicate act, and this recent drama had left her questioning how much of her personal life she could continue to share with the world. Family therapy became a topic of discussion within the RHOBH circles. Mauricio and Kyle, both fully aware of how important family unity was, explored counseling as a way to heal. But as reality television continues to shape public opinion, fans of the show were quick to analyze every word and gesture, searching for signs of reconciliation or further discord. In the weeks that followed, the tension in the Umansky household remained palpable, and RHOB cameras were there to capture every moment. While the police were no longer involved, the emotional damage done during the altercation was undeniable. Mauricio's efforts to repair his relationship with his daughters were met with varying degrees of success, though the scars of that fateful night would take time to heal. The public nature of the incident, combined with the glamorous yet messy world of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, only heightened the stakes. This wasn't just a simple family argument. It was a saga played out in front of millions of viewers. Mauricio Umansky, long known for his charm, was now facing the consequences of the personal turmoil that, until then, had remained hidden from the public eye. As RHOBH continues, the question remains, will the Umansky family come together, or will this mark the beginning of a more significant rift? Only time will tell if the police presence in the drama is a one-off, or if it will serve as a precursor to further revelations about the complexities of family life under the microscope of reality television. For now, all we can do is watch and wait as the Umanskys try to repair their fractured family bonds, one episode at a time.